Welcome to another episode, everyone. And there in the Los Angeles County Jail, a non-affiliate was calling shots. Can you believe it? And this angered an OG Crip who wanted his position and did things to try to overtake this non-affiliate and take his position. But really, the Crip was defying the protocol, going against what the black community wanted. And so, eventually, after a few days of his antics in trying to undermine the non-affiliate shot caller, the OG Crip was brutalized by everyone nearly in the dorm. Well, this transpired there in Wayside, an extension of the Los Angeles County Jail. It is the Los Angeles County Jail, but it's just dorms there in Wayside. And when I pulled up in the dorm at this particular juncture, there was a non-affiliate who was calling shots, but he was an older individual in his 50s, and he was like a Muslim. I don't want to say for sure. I've thought about it. I don't want to say for sure that he was a die-hard Muslim. But he was a brother who spoke about being a Muslim and spoke about black power and etc. And he was real knowledgeable and proud to be black. Thus, how he found himself in this position. Now, before there was a Crip in the dorm that was the shot caller. But the Crip had left, transferred, went to prison or what have you. And when he left, he told the black community in the dorm that he wanted to leave the position to this individual. The older individual, we all called him Aki. What's up, Key? What's up, Aki? So let's call him Aki. He wanted to leave the position to Aki. He felt like Aki had a pulse on what was going on in the dorm and in Wayside period, and had enough respect from the black community to demand respect. Had enough respect to demand respect and command respect from other races and from his own people. That he had enough that black people would listen to him, even though he was not a shot caller. Now, this is sort of rare. For the most part, a Blood or a Crip is going to be the shot caller. But make no mistake, when we say a shot caller, I'm speaking in general for all of the blacks, the black community. I'm not talking about the Bloods and or the Crips. Aki could not call a shot. Let's say the Crips and the Bloods got into it in the dorm. Aki would have to stay out of that. He can't tell the Crips to remove a Blood or vice versa unless it was dealing with the blackness. If it has anything to do with gangs, with gang culture, he has to stand down. So he can't call shots for individual factions, but he can call shots for the black community, particularly as it related to other races there in the dorm. And he had enough respect to call these shots. And when I got there and was introduced to him, he and I had quite a few conversations. And he was well versed in black history. And he told me when I got there, bro, if you want to take over the dorm, I'm okay with that. Because I can already see how these individuals, like they look up to you. It's coming, bro. They want you to take over the dorm. I said, no, bro, they put you in this position. The person that left before you said that he wanted you to, he bequeathed this position to you, and no one had a problem with it at that time. So I'm cool with it. I'm not bigger than the program. I'm not here to change the program. If the black people love and respect you, then so do I. I will fall in line. I have no problem with taking guidance from someone who's worthy of guiding me. And I felt like Aki was. I could see why everyone sort of looked up to him, and he had enough respect to be a shot caller, even though he wasn't a member. And there's a lot of members in the dorm, Bloods, Crips, Hoovers, you name it. And they listening to this dude who's not one of them. He's not of their ilk. And yet still, he commands the respect of the community. I'm not going to get in the way with that. So I'm fine. Now, a Crip comes in the dorm. He was an OG Crip. And he had come from another dorm. And apparently, whatever dorm he was in before, he was indeed the shot caller in that dorm. He had the command, he had the respect in that dorm. That's fine. But now he's in this dorm. But as soon as he comes through the door, he's asking who the shot caller is, who's the MAC rep, who's the shot caller for the blacks, bro. He comes in aggressive. Comes in, he putting his shit down on his bunk. Hey, bro, who the shot caller? Who's the shot caller? Why you coming in the door? You ain't made up your bunk yet. It hasn't been 5 minutes. And yet, the first thing you want to know is who the shot caller is? Now, he may have his reasons. Now, he said he want to know who the shot caller is. He wants to get the program. Well, we telling you what the program is. These are our tables. This is where your bunk is at. We don't go in this area. The Southsiders don't come in this area, etc. We use this bathroom. We're all telling you this. You don't need a shot caller to tell you that. As soon as you hit the dorm, the blacks gonna lace you up. Fine. We introduce him to the shot caller. Now, we had already told him that Aki, when he asked who the shot caller was, we told him he was a non-affiliate, sort of like a Muslim dude that doesn't gang bang. He's a non-affiliate. Okay, I just want to introduce myself, and then I just hit the dorm. He says, he should be approaching me anyway. I just hit the dorm. You know what I'm saying? He should be hitting me up, let me know what the program is. So he's already looking for a flaw, for a fault with the shot caller. He already has an issue with him that he's voicing, a manufactured issue. We call our key over. They introduce themselves to one another. Now, the OG Crip said, all right, I'm such and such. Hey, where you from, bro? Now, we just told your weird ass that this dude does not gangbang. And you want to say where you from, bro? He don't bang, bro. You looking for trouble. You trying to start something with the shot caller because he doesn't like the fact that he's a non-affiliate. And he calling shots for everyone in his dorm. And he doesn't like the fact that he's not the shot caller. He left whatever dorm he was in where he was calling shots. You're somewhere else now. But he wants to be the big guy on campus. He wants all the individuals in the dorm to look up to him, to revere him, to idolize him. He doesn't want Aki to have all of this respect. So Aki tells him, brother, I don't gang bang. I'm 55 years old, whatever he told him. This dude right here, he damn near the same age. So Aki really shooting shots at him. I'm 55 years old, man. I'm still gang bang, man. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm such and such. All right. But we all just look at him. And he's looking at us to see if we're on his side against Aki. I'm an OG Crip. He don't bang. I know y'all got my back, not his. No, sir. He's the shot caller, whether you like it or not. So really, we had to get at the brother because I foresaw a problem. So we let him know, this is the shot caller, bro. Just respect that. And at first, he said okay, that he was cool with it. But then, a day or so later, brother Aki approached us, really just certain blacks, and let us know, man, old boy got at me low-key, undercover, and asked me to transfer my power to him. Said, let's have a meeting, and for me to just say that I want him to be the shot, to pass it down to him. We like, man, that ain't how it work anyway. You still here. Somebody passed it down to you because he was leaving. You still here, bro. And and we gonna select who the person, you can't just pick who you want it to be. Oh, boy did that when he left and left it to him, but everyone had agreed to that. I want him to be a shot caller. Y'all cool with that? Yeah, okay, cool. He calling the shots for us. So whether you may like him, but the collective may not like this dude or respect him enough to allow him to call shots. So you can't make that call. And this dude ought to know this. But this is what he gets out with. This is how he gets at Aki. Amen. Just call a meeting and just say that you're giving it to me. So Aki basically told me, I can't do that. So Aki came and told us what the dude done told him. So now at this point, I'm getting upset. So we approached the dude once again. And we let him know, bro, let that go. He can't give you that title. And why don't you respect the black community? Because it's not just that you have a problem with Brother Aki, you have a problem with us. You have a problem with taking direction. You have a problem with absorbing and digesting the fact that he was chosen as the leader by the community, or he was sanctioned by the community. Someone else bestowed him with this, bequeathed him, but the community sanctioned it. They agreed. Who are you to come and try to dismantle that? You're saying you don't care about what the community has to say, about what the community feels. You have no respect for us because we're saying that this is who we want. You're constantly trying to disavow this individual, disrepute him. We're not having it, bro. So we're going to tell you again, let that go. You're not finna be the shot. You really ain't finna be no shot call up in here. Nobody listening to you. You're foolish. You're young-minded. You want to be canonized. Man, ain't nobody got time for all that. Just kick back, bro, and do your time. We ain't gonna tell you no more. This was really the sentiment and the message that was sent to this individual. In no uncertain terms, he understood. If you keep up with this sort of nonsense, your ass gonna get removed. And the final straw. Because some people just have to learn the hard way. They don't get it. We don't care about this gang-banging nonsense that you're trying to push on us. I'm an OG from my hood, cuz. I can tell you, I'm gonna lace y'all up. Run this shit right, run this dorm right. Bro, if we was tripping on that, I'd be running the dorm. Trust me. We don't care about that. We want this brother. We're listening to him. That's it. But he could not grasp that. And so a couple of days later, once again, the brothers are just around, working out, day room time, playing cards, watching TV. We hear a lot of shouting, a little bit of an argument. Like, what's going on? So I stand up, walk upstairs, I head towards the back of the dorm. It's Aki, it's OG Crip, and it's a few more blacks. And OG Crip is getting loud. He's the one that's making a scene. Now, apparently, a Southsider had said something to a brother. And there have been riots going back and forth, but at this time, there's not a lot going on. A bit of a peace treaty. So the issue is about to be resolved. But OG Crip, he wants Aki basically to send it up, to give the word, to take off. Whatever happened wasn't worth a riot, bro. Trust me. This is just his excuse. He's saying, you ain't doing your job. You making the blacks look bad. Look how this motherfucker just talked to a brother. You supposed to tell it, we supposed to be getting off, bro. So he's saying Aki is weak, not fit to be a leader. He's screaming down his throat. Now, we done told this dude to leave our brother alone. We don't care where you from. Leave our brother alone, bro. We gonna ride for Aki. I'm gonna ride for Aki, bro. I'm a good soldier. He's the shot caller. If he say your ass out of here, you're the one out of here. You're not getting this shit. Okay, no problem. So the blacks, I go downstairs. I'm explaining to the rest of the brothers what's going on. I'm hot. Like, man, this dude tripping. So the brother, Bloods, the Crips, everybody, bro, they all surrounded. They're like, what's up? I'm like, man, this dude tripping, bro. Whoop, I tell him what's going down. Man, this dude personal. I tell Aki, come here, Aki, come here. So Aki come down here. I'm like, man, this dude tripping. Aki like, I know, man. I've been telling y'all. Woo. So everybody looking at me like, well, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let's get this dude out of here. His ass gotta go. You feel me? So I'm telling Aki, call a shot. Tell us to get him out of here, bro. His ass gotta go. Aki like, man, woo. I'm like, man, his ass out of here. I'll call a shot. His ass gotta go, bro. The police coming through the count. They serve dinner. Let's attack him, bro. Everybody. This is a black thing, bro. He's too disruptive. We're standing together. We're strong in this dorm. We're working out. We're being strong. We have a structure. We have a hierarchy. And he's a disruptive force, looking to undermine our leader. If we subscribe to this, we're complicit. We have no real structure. We must disavow this and attack this individual. There's no other way. We didn't warn him 3 or 4 times already. He's not getting it. He don't want this man to be the shot caller. He wants to be the shot caller. But instead of that, let's just bash his head in. So all the blacks said, okay, cool. Shit, we tired of this fool any motherfucking way. All right, cool, bro. Let's get it. And they served chow. They did their count. And we called them down to the day room. Yes, sir. Right down into the day room. We finna get him right up under the stairs, where a lot of the bloodshed transpires. And certainly he knew something was up, because we all down there congregating. But maybe he's so arrogant, maybe he thinks we're calling him down there to now just bestow the title of shot caller upon him. Hey, bro, all right. Upon further thought, we are going to make you the shot caller, you know. This is what he thinking we calling him down for, maybe. No, sir. So he walking down the stairs, and he's a bit apprehensive. And it ain't nothing to talk about. So he get down the stairs, and there's a couple of Crips up under the stairs waiting on him. Come here, bro, come here. He like, what's up? I'm like, man, come here, bro, come here. You know, if he try to go for the door or anything, he finna get down. We all finna rush him. It's all bad. The decision has been made. Face your justice. So he come over there, he come over by the stairs, and the Crips rush him. They get on him. He's like, man, what's up? He was trying to swing back a little bit at first. They're like, bro, you ain't the shot caller. That's what's up. You ain't the shot caller. But when they on him, oh, get your ass up out the door. Now, they didn't stab him. They didn't use any weapons. But they was beating the shit out of him. Get up out the dorm, bro. You got to get up out the dorm, homie. Go back to the dorm you came from and call shots. You ain't calling nothing down here. You're like, all right, bro, I ain't calling shots. Like, yeah, boom, yeah, you ain't calling shots. Yeah, you ain't calling shots. All right. So I'm looking at, there's a couple of non-affiliates over there. So I told the non-affiliates, get in there. Get him. Yeah, I did. Get him. This is a black thing. You motherfucking brothers need to wake the fuck up. That's why we can't get nowhere. Because you think can't nobody tell you nothing. You can't take direction from anyone. The Hoovers used to say that shit all the time on the Yo. Hoovers ain't got no shot caller and wear this shit as a badge. Like it's something to be proud of. Because basically you're saying, another man can't tell me what to do. I know where this comes from. I know why some people think like this and think that taking direction from another man is a form of emasculation. But that's not the case. And we can't get nowhere until we have this sort of structure and organization. I understood this even then. That's why I don't mind taking direction from someone who's worthy. And so the non-affiliates got in there and they got their licks in too. And he was a bloody mess. And we sent his ass to the motherfucking gate. Told him, go, bro. Get up out of here. Go to the gate and get up out of here. That's it. You got to get up out of here. It ain't rolling it up. We telling you get up out of here. Or you can't stay here. Even though you just got your lick, you got your ass beat, we don't want you in this door. You're poison. You're toxic, bro. We're trying to cultivate a strong community among self. And you're disrupting that. You're toxic for the people. And therefore, you got to go. You're not indispensable. So he ran to the gate, bloodied up, blood on his shirt, blood on his face, both his eyes closing up, mouth out here. Couldn't even talk. Police like, you ain't got to say nothing. You're bloodied up, they know. They just came and opened the door, grabbed him and got him up out of there. And I don't know where the hell he went after that. And don't care. Nobody is bigger than the program. Stay free, people.